We are at Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hawkeyes offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. Just a miserable game in that loss last time out, throwing 5 interceptions. Lost to throw on first. Finds the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here's a give to Malton. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man to the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. He'll run it. Turning it on.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
And he's brought down after a short gain. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll ride him again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Oh, the attempt is no good. After the miss, no change in the score. And they're trusting this transfer senior quarterback to get things going. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one.
And I can just tell you, man, just by watching the tape of this dude at the quarterback spot, I don't like it. And I say that, I don't like it from a defensive perspective because he's just got so much speed. He can put so much stress on a defense, and it's just one guy. Break one tackle, can take it to the house, Palmer. It's a rare combination of what this guy can do. He can just take off in the blink and kill defenses.
Must be nice because I have no idea what it feels like, but to be able to run that fast and stress a defense, that's got to feel pretty good, at least if you're on offense, right? Because not only do you have to focus on our running back, and not only do you have to focus on all of our weapons on the perimeter, because this guy can throw and hurt you as well, but you're right. If he makes you miss and he gets in the second level, this dude is gone.
Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Got the back over the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The give on the counter. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is the type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum early in this season and see what kind of squad you're going to have, Palmer.
Both of these teams just want respect. They've worked so hard all offseason, all season up to this point to try to get that number beside their name. And this is the game. If you win it, you're going to get it.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up.
They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And the defense got it. Touchdown. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing.
Number 97, set to advance on the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Driven back.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going, looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to escape and get it himself. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not a lot of room to field this one. No room to bring it back. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. There he goes. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here's Kamari Malton. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with Malton. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Caught behind the line. It's Boyd. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. That last connection just a hair short of the first down, but it opens an array of opportunities on 2nd and short. At the 45 on his way. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to establish the run. Breaks into the open. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the 1st and 2nd quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the 2nd quarter. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he's in for the touchdown. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quick give. It's Moulton. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Maybe some room here. He's at the 40. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Snaps it in the shotgun. Out wide left, it's Diaz. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And he missed it. No good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. You missed the 52-yard field goal, come up empty on the drive, and now momentum sort of swings to the offense as they'll snap it from the 35. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Back to pass, it's Rayner. Makes the grab on the left. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Going to field this one in tight quarters. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Iowa has the ball back on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting... Because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well run him again. Past the 45. Oh, he's got some space. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Drops back on first down. Just 2nd and long here. Takes the grab.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Look out! And down he goes.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. Sets his feet. It's Rayner. Fires to the tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Making the adjustment. Looking for running room. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now on first down from the 43. Press center down's going to the air. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on second down. That's caught. It's Boyd. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on third down. Back to pass. It's Rayner. Caught. Turning it on. The 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Motion from the wideout. Second down, gonna throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And it's caught for the touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look in on BYU, taking on the Illinois Fighting Illini. And it's the Cougars, looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the American Conference. Now back to your game at Kinnick Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that said, let's kick it back to the guys inside Kinnick Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a gap. It's Peppers. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's changing the play. Drops back. It's Rayner. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Going to try to get it himself. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Still looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Hits inside. It's Moulton.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Continues to fight for yards. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Hawkeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Moulton. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Iowa! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Getting set for the point after.
Number 9, with the return.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Back to pass on second down. Still looking to his right. Makes his man miss. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Handoff for Malton. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And a lot of times they're fit up front. You know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. On the ground with the counter. Powers through the defender.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Kamari again.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job of getting him to the ground.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. They're all over him. Fires downfield. Got him, and nobody's close. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. 1st and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Running the red zone, it's Moulton. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? This time they'll throw it. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. They'll run with Moulton. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Sells to fake. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
Smacks him with the stiff arm. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Pulls it, fired, complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Looking to pass. It's Rayner. He's got the back in the middle. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. Upstairs, he's got it. A big, explosive play by this offense, and if you want to control the 4th quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Takes the handoff. It's Peppers. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Got his man on the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Changing the routes with his receivers. Got to make the play on 4th. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. All wideouts, no backs. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Long way to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
He's looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
You want to have a lot of success on defense? Make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a prayer.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Escapes the pressure to his right. This defense had its work cut out for them when a guy can get out of the pocket like that. It'll be 4th and inches. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Made a defender miss. They'll knock him down, and he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. The Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Moulton. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Under pressure. Left side, it's James. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, pressure's coming. Heaves it deep. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. From the red zone, looking for a space. Rushes on. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And the Hawkeyes headed quickly to the line.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is going to give it another try. The old college try. Just keep kicking. Surely one will go in. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Out wide left, it's Boyd. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. All over him immediately. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Big hit knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and things done. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
3rd and long right here. Looking to throw. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
What a great play by the defense. And a play like that in this situation of the game, late, it's close, 3rd down, you got to have it. And how about the pass rush? How about the effort getting to the quarterback?
Snapped on 4th down. He's taking the deep shot. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. So just a lack of discipline, and on 4th down, too, just hands this offense a 1st and 10. He's got it on the move. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Snap in the shotgun. Rush right in his face. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Look out! It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. On the ground, it's Peppers.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.